Release that witch. It was exactly like what you think. I used the power of the devil, Anna said. Shut up, vile sorceress. Is that true? I want to see it, the fourth prince calmly said, unmoved by their antics. Your Highness, this is no laughing matter, the knight commander interjected. They hanged the god's locket of retribution on my neck. Thus, I am not able to unleash the power of a witch. Do you dare to take off this locket from me? Is this the first time you have seen a witch, my lord? Your curiosity might get you killed, Anna said. If it was really the power of the devil, you would absolutely not be in this current situation, Roland responded. If that were true, it is not I who should fear death, but your father. The fires in the prison suddenly became dark. Hung on her neck is actually the god's locket of retribution? What a simple and crude locket, Roland thought. A red iron chain with a sparkling and translucent pendant. If the witch did not have both her hands handcuffed behind her back, couldn't she use a quick pull to destroy this kind of thing? He quickly reached into the cell, grabbed the pendant, and with a little tug, the necklace's chain snapped and then crashed down broken. The move startled even Anna. Come on, Roland whispered. Are you in the end a liar? Some type of alchemist? Or are you a real witch? If you now take out bottles and jars and start compounding acids, I will be disappointed. Roland then heard a crackling sound, which was the noise of the thermal expansion of water vapor. Thanks to a dramatic rise in temperature, the water on the ground beneath them had changed to steam. Roland saw a blazing flame rising directly from Anna's foot, and then the ground where she stood was burning up. The torches behind them exploded simultaneously. For a short time, the whole cell was as if it was in daylight, and all this was accompanied by the onlookers' terrified screams. When the witch moved forward, the flames surrounding her moved with her. As she came to the edge of her cell, the dozens of iron bars that made up the wall became pillars of fire. Roland was forced to retreat. The heated air was biting his skin, making him feel pain. One side of his body was facing the flame's heat, and on the opposite side, Roland felt a chill. He could even feel cold sweat trickling down his back. She really does not fear fire, Roland thought. Roland remembered the words of the assistant minister. Only now could he really understand the meaning of that sentence. She is the flame herself, and how could someone fear oneself? Soon, the iron bars turned from crimson to a light yellow, and they began to melt. This meant that they had been heated to more than 1500 degrees Celsius. Roland didn't know how long it lasted, but in the end, the flame completely faded. The torches were quietly burning on the section of the wall next to them. It seemed like nothing had ever happened, but Anna's burned clothes, the hot air, and the prison bars, which looked as if they were burned by the devil's minions, all this told everyone that this wasn't an illusion. Anna was now standing naked outside the cell. Her arm shackles were gone. She did not block the view of her naked body. Her hands were hanging naturally at her side, and her eyes, which were blue like the sea, were restored to the tranquility from before. Now I have satisfied your curiosity, sir, she said. Will you kill me now? No. Roland stepped forward and wrapped his coat around her, and said with a tone as mild as possible, Miss Anna, I want to hire you. Subscribe for more.